Yo, what's good? So this video I'm going to show you some of the best stuff to buy in the R6 marketplace and going over some of the don't buy this instead items. All the items that you see in this video will be available in the R6 marketplace. And before we actually get into the video, I did create a Discord server where you guys can share your drippiest R6 combinations and just talk about the marketplace. I'm also going to be giving away 2,000 R6 credits when 250 of you guys join up on the Discord server. You may as well join because you can win some R6 credits, and let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so starting off with the black ice for the MP7. Personally, I would say that you guys should skip out on this item as it is kind of pricey and instead pick up Possession. I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason when you put this weapon skin onto the MP7, it kind of looks like the black ice skin. Now of course it's not the exact same, however if you did pick this one up instead, you would be saving about 600 credits. So personally I think it's worth it. Moving on though to Evil Genius 2019. This skin is pretty pricey for just being an esports skin, and it doesn't really have much going on, just being blue and white. So instead I'd say that you should pick up Rising Force, which you can literally get for only 10 credits, saving yourself about 490 credits. I would say that that's worth it in my opinion. Moving on though, we have this skin here. Now this skin is called Constellation, and in my opinion this looks insanely similar to Gold Dust. Now I don't actually have it, so I can't really showcase it here, but it goes for like 20,000 credits on the R4C, so I definitely recommend skipping out on this one to get Constellation instead. This next skin's basically the same case. It's called Atomic Division and it looks really similar to the Ore Gold Dust. It's kind of hard to see properly in game, but the Ore Gold Dust can go for like 2,600 credits, so I'd definitely recommend just getting Constellation as they do look pretty similar and is way cheaper. Now as I'm sure you guys know, Clover is one of the most expensive items on the marketplace, going for about 500,000 credits, and I found this charm here called Gilded or Guided, something like that, and this looks pretty similar to it. I'd also argue that this charm actually looks nicer than Clover, but they do kind of look similar, and for 500,000 credits less, I'll definitely pick up this one instead. Now if you're someone like myself who's kind of getting sick of black ice just being on every single skin and can't really find any good alternatives, I found this skin right here which is called Banknote. This is one of my favorite hidden grails on the R6 marketplace, and for literally only 10 credits you can get one of the cleanest skins that people don't even know about. A lot of people in the marketplace have been buying skins like Volcano recently, as it's kind of an old skin and they think that they can make a profit off of it, but the truth is a lot of people actually do have this skin and it's not even all that rare. It's also overhyped, and if you're trying to just make some R6 credits, I definitely recommend this skin right here instead. This skin's called Elegant Fusion, and every single time I buy it and resell it, I've had no issue making heaps of credits off of it. What's better about this skin is that people buy it based off of looks and not the rarity of it, allowing for you to make a profit more easily as the price differs often. Now if you're someone who missed out on getting Obsidian and low-key really regrets it, you should definitely go have a look at this skin here. It's called Breakdown and it looks fairly similar to the Obsidian skin. I ended up purchasing this skin for only 25 credits, and when a skin's this cheap you can't really go wrong. It does kind of suck that this isn't seasonal and it's only on Jaeger's gun. However, if you do play Jaeger a lot, it's definitely a better and cheaper alternative. Kind of like the Obsidian skin, I actually ended up missing on Skull Rain as well, and I found this MP5 only skin here that actually looks pretty similar to it. It's called Burial, and the patterns and colors are kind of similar to the Skull Rain skin. I know a lot of people use the MP5, especially on dock, so if you're thinking about picking up the Skull Rain skin, if you do main dock, maybe you could just buy this one instead, as this skin here is literally only 10 credits. Now this next bar here is a little different, but I just want to show you something. So if you guys go to the highlights and alpha packs and scroll down to the legendary weapon skins, you'll see this skin here, Tentacle Lace. Now this is probably one of the nicest and best looking skins in alpha packs at the moment, as it's 3D and it just has a really decent design. Now instead of spending renown on hundreds of packs to hopefully get this skin, you can actually get this skin here, Barque Flare, which is literally only 30 credits, and to be honest they look pretty similar. I know Alibi hasn't really played a whole bunch, but the skin is pretty clean, so I just kind of want to include this into the video. Now this next item here will probably be the most similar ones that you will see. One of these charms is just called Rogue, and then the other one is called Rogue 2018. These two charms here could literally easily be mistaken for the exact same thing because they look so similar. The weird thing is though, is that for some reason one of these charms goes for significantly more on the marketplace. Rogue 2018 you can easily pick up for 150 credits. However, for significantly more credits, for some reason, people are willing to buy just Rogue. Now personally to me, this just does not make sense because it's literally the exact same charm. Like, I can't really see too many differences, and personally I would just save the credits and go for the cheaper one. Now one of the biggest mistakes I actually made on the marketplace was buying Leon Faricio. A lot of players like to buy expensive old seasonal and universal skins because they can put it on all of their guns and it's just a clean old skin that's kind of rare. I definitely just recommend buying cheap universals and seasonals instead. instead, as it's pretty hard to profit off of those expensive skins, and they don't even really look that good compared to some of the newer skins like Elegant Fusion. Basically, what I recommend you guys do instead is head over to the marketplace, go down to filters, click on the weapon skin, scroll down a little bit, click on other, and then you can tick seasonal and universal. Once you've done this, it's going to show you all of the universals and seasonals, and there are kind of some expensive ones in here, but if you keep looking, you're going to find some really decent skins in here that are actually really cheap and honestly look better than some of the more expensive ones. Again, like Elegant Fusion, this is literally my favorite gun skin in the entire game, and it's literally so cheap. Now, once again, this one's kind of different, but I know a lot of people like to go over into the R6 shop and look at the esports skins. Now, if you just want decent skins, this is definitely fine, and obviously you're allowed to do this, but if you want to make some R6 credits, definitely avoid doing this. The skins in the shop are always way overpriced, and they sell them weirdly in bundles so that you have to pay more money to get an entire set, even if you only want one piece from the set. It's just way too overpriced, and it's honestly just not really worth the R6 credits. Instead, what I recommend that you guys go ahead and do is just go onto the marketplace and just sort the search so it just only comes up with esports items, and that way you can buy all of your stuff individually for the exact price that you want to, which is always going to be cheaper than the store. And honestly, there's still some pretty decent stuff here. It's not like all of these esports skins are bad and that's why they're not in the store. There's definitely some gas here. You just have to look, and if you want to save R6 credits, you definitely have to do it this way. The good thing is too is all the stuff that is in the store at the moment will eventually come over to the marketplace, so it's not like you're gonna miss out or anything like that. And it is about to be the end of year 9 going to year 10, and they'll probably bring over heaps of esports stuff into the marketplace, so you can just buy it then at a discounted price. With that being said, that's the end of this video though. I appreciate you all for making it to the end. And before I do end off this video, as I was editing and just finishing off the video, the freeze for all event did actually come out in game, so make sure you guys go ahead and have your games updated for this event. But let me know if you guys want me to do a video on it. I could just talk about the skins or have some gameplay in there and just kind of experience it for the first time, because I know they did change up the game mode a whole heap. Make sure you guys join up on the Discord. Again, link is going to be in the description. That is literally going to be all though. See ya. Bye.